What do you think of like the NBA's 2-minute reports like they had the other day? That
I think it's pointless.
Yeah.
I think it's just, you know, one thing I like about the NFL is everybody don't know that. Like, you can't act like you know what's going on. Like, I think I know football pretty well, and I don't even know some of those coverages. Like, I don't know some of the blocking scenes. Like, you just don't know what's going on out there. In basketball, everybody think they know what's going on. Everybody think they can do it. They think they know this. They think you should have called that. You never see, unless it's like a run pass, like you never see somebody coming out like, yeah, they should have ran a dive between the tackle. Like, they never say that. Like, yeah, they should have ran it or they should have passed the ball. But in NBA or basketball in general, you know, people think they got all the answers. And so, with people that think they got all the answers, they don't know how to dissect the game of basketball. And for instance, there's this thought of like, oh man, you turned the ball over with 4 seconds to go, you lost y'all the game. No, you didn't. Like, that game was lost in the third quarter, it was lost in the second quarter. That turnover you had in the third quarter matters just as much as the turnover in the fourth quarter. But people don't view it that way because everybody just thinks, oh, it was that play. And it's not, it's a build-up. And so I said all of that to say, why would you just judge the last 2 minutes of the game? What about the call that was missed in the first quarter? What about the call that was missed in the third quarter? That could have put them, that call could have started a whole run for them and changed the entire game. So if you're up 11 with 6 minutes to go in the third quarter and you drive to the hole, get fouled, referees don't call it. They go down and hit a 3. Instead of being up 13, you're up 8, right? It's a 5-point swing. You go into the fourth quarter tied up. They ain't gonna go back and say, oh man, this call started that run for them, and now you tied up going to, so why are you saying it the last 2 minutes? Why would you just judge the last 2 minutes of the game? What about the call that was missed in the first quarter? What about the call that was missed in the third quarter? That could have put them, that call could have started a whole run for them and changed the entire game. So if you're up 11 with 6 minutes to go in the third quarter and you drive to the hole, get fouled, referees don't call it. They go down and hit a 3. Instead of being up 13, you're up 8, right? It's a 5-point swing. You go into the fourth quarter tied up. They ain't gonna go back and say, oh man, this call started that run for them, and now you tied up going to, so why are you saying it the last 2 minutes? The call with 6 minutes to go in the third matters just as much as that one. So I think it's very pointless. It makes no sense. Like, LeBron can't go back and get the play over and get the 2 free throws. So who does it help?
Yeah. Do you think there's a better alternative in the spirit of what they say about the transparency stuff? Like, what
That's
do you
not
think
transparency. If anything, it's putting the official on the spot that missed the call. But you're not going to put him on the spot in the third quarter, so why act like you're blaming the game on it?
So how does it affect you guys psychologically?
It's pointless. We don't look at it. The only time we see it is when somebody tweeted. I don't go back like, oh, let me check the board and see if they think I got fouled. Like, who cares at that point? I got fouled by Gordon Hayward with, I don't know, probably 20-some seconds to go in the Final Four to go to the championship my sophomore year. What was that report gonna do for me? I was at home chilling after that game. So what's the point of it? It helps no one. Maybe make the referee's day worse. Don't help us. So, I don't know. I don't think it makes much sense at all. You know, sometimes we do stuff in life and we just don't want to say like, yeah, we're going to go away with this because we started. Maybe the league don't want to go away with it because they started doing it. But I think they should just go away with it. Just my opinion.
I appreciate it.
Well, I really didn't know what to expect coming in, honestly. You know, it was a lot coming at me at that moment. So, you know, I was just kind of happy to get on the court and I could kind of put the bullshit aside. So, with that being said, I mean, we worked extremely hard to make this thing work. And, I think it's coming along great. Are we perfect yet? No. Is our team perfect yet? No. But I definitely think we're on the right path.
And of course, Drew's aggression is important with that, but just not only his aggression, but his aggression getting to the paint. How important is that for you guys? We know as much as y'all playing on the perimeter.
When we have an aggressive Drew, we're a tough team to beat. I've said it many times. When he's an aggressive guy, we're a tough team. So, I think he's starting to understand that. I think he's starting to understand how much we do need him, and he's a big part of this team. So. Hopefully he just continues to be that aggressive guy.
When Drew stays that aggressive, how much does it free you guys up?
Frees up the entire team. When he's getting to the paint, he's attracting 2 and 3 people. And he's the third guy on that, the third option on that team. So if you got your third option doing that, you can see how much it opens the game up for everybody else on the floor. So we need that.
What do you think you guys established in those 2 games on the weekend to be able to win so handily, like things that you want to carry forward?
I think we got back to where we wanted to be defensively. I think we gained our confidence back defensively. Sharing the ball, playing at a fast pace. I think we got back to playing the way we wanted to play in the beginning. We kind of got away from that in some of the previous games, but we kind of got back to our old ways, and hopefully we can carry that over into this next home thing.
And obviously, the idea with so many teams leaning on the perimeter and having 2 big guys like you and AD is kind of the zig versus the zag kind of idea. How much is that kind of the reason behind the success with the offense, just having 2 big guys that can be in the paint as much as y'all are?
Well, that's my son. I don't really think it has anything with us hanging out in the paint or hanging out on the perimeter. It's more about I think it's more about our will to want to pass the ball, to want to make the right play. And when you got 5 guys on the floor that's all trying to make the right play, I think you can make it work with anything.
Do you like the pace that you guys are playing at? The tempo, do you think it's thrown teams off a little bit? Do you think it's provided something to y'all offensively?
With 2 bigs, I think it does throw some teams off. And most teams, if you do have 2 bigs, it's probably only one that can really run. So I think we got something different here, obviously. So we just got to keep pushing.
Everybody wants to be a part of a team where the ball moves like that, but what does it take to kind of get to that point where y'all are right now?
You got to buy into it, Like you said, anybody can talk the game, but you got to actually go out there and do it. You got to want to do it. You got to understand why you're doing it. You got to want best for the next man. So I think we got that here.
We've won a lot of games with our offense, but our defense has been what keeps us in the game and helps us go on runs. And but that's why we get turnovers and play with pace and play what we want to play. So defense has been great to us.
So then, what was the key on that end tonight to kind of shutting Utah down?
Like I said, just communication. We all did a great job of communicating, talking, and helping each other out. And we made things look crowded for them, and they forced them to tough shots.
You were aggressive from the get-go. Is that just one of those nights where you feel it early?
I'm just playing my game. Some nights, different looks, different matchups, all that. And tonight was just a night I was hitting shots and playing my game.
Joker goes out, and you hit 2 buckets there that I think sort of stemmed the tide. Do you like coming up when things happen like that, when things get a little scary?
Scary?
Yeah. Well, they started coming back. Joker's out. I was scared, for one.
Yeah, they went on a 6-0 run. We got really scared. We just kept it together. We played defense. I think Will Barton did a great job of playing one-on-one defense, and Trey as well. We locked him down. That was the key to the game.
Yeah, normally in this league, back-to-backs are tough, especially when you have to go on the road. But the way you did it the other night, how much more confident are you going to Minnesota?
We're very confident. 3-game winning streak. Going into a team that we lost a close game to. We can get back. So we got to go in with the focus and mentality to hit first and not go back to our ways of letting teams hit us early.
You know that this is the Nuggets' best record through 34 games since when, Chris?
2010, 2011.
Were you even born back then?
Yeah.
It's been a while.
I was about 15 years old. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Let's keep setting milestones.
Very good. Thanks, Jamal.
Thanks, man.